Sharima, and welcome to The Rundown, produced by the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service, a weekly program where we recap the government's top news and events over this past week. That is, 7 stories in 7 minutes. With the increase in criminal acts across the Federation, the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force has increased their efforts and presence, specifically through increased community patrols and expanding its national CCTV monitoring system. As of this week, surveillance cameras have already been installed in key areas. This initiative will continue, with cameras being installed island-wide. Upgrades will also be made to the existing cameras to enhance their reach and scope. These efforts and more are a part of the police force's goal to establish and maintain an atmosphere of peace, safety, and security in the Federation. Minister with responsibility for housing, the Honourable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, shared this week that alterations will be made to the overall size of the homes that are to be constructed in the coming months. The change in size was prompted by comments and concerns coming from persons of the general community after the plans for the new homes were revealed at a fair last month. Minister Hanley expressed that this is a government that listens to the people and is not afraid to make amendments where necessary. The people of Cayon and surrounding communities were ecstatic to learn that the government has located a new underground source of water. The source, once successful, will generate about 500,000 gallons of water per day and 15 million gallons per month. Recently, the government of St. Kitts and Nevis added about 4.6 million gallons per month, or about 150,000 gallons per day, of desalinated water to its system via the arrangement with the Royal Utilities St. Kitts, who provides water services to the Marriott Hotel. Minister of Public Infrastructure, the Honourable Convis Maynard, said that it is his hope that in the next 2 to 4 weeks, to increase it to about 4,000 gallons of desalinated water per day, or about 12 million gallons per month. And now, here is a public service announcement.
The Inland Revenue Department of St. Kitts and Nevis would like to remind all property owners that the deadline for payment of property tax for the fiscal year 2023 is due on June 30th, 2023. Property owners of both commercial and residential properties are urged to take note of this important deadline and make a special effort to pay their taxes on time to avoid unnecessary penalties and interest. Failure to pay the tax by the specified due date will result in a late payment penalty of 10% as well as an additional interest charge of 1% for each month or part of the month that the payment remains outstanding. The Inland Revenue Department thanks all property owners in advance for their prompt attention to this matter.
This week, a number of government auxiliary employees who retired from the service with a minimum of 10 years of service received their gratuitous payments during a brief but significant ceremony. The payments for these workers were restored after being discontinued in 2021 under the former administration. The ceremony was attended by cabinet members including Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, the Honourable Dr. Terence Drew, and Deputy Prime Minister, the Honourable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, and senior government officials from various departments.
If you haven't done it as yet, please do it today. Subscribe to our YouTube page at SKNIS Media for regular updates, live coverage, and even more information on your government. While you're at it, like, share, and interact with our Facebook and Instagram pages at SKNIS Media and SKNIS Info.
The Ministry of Health and the staff of the Joseph N. France General Hospital recently celebrated World Blood Donor Day with a blood drive at the facility this week. The day was celebrated under the theme, "We live because you give. Give blood, give plasma, share life, share often." The Human Resource Department recently held a 2-day payroll information open house to offer civil servants more information surrounding the twice-monthly pay period being pursued by the government of St. Kitts and Nevis. Officials from the Human Resource Management Department and representatives of various financial institutions were on hand to answer all pertinent questions about the soon-to-be introduced pay system. And now for our pick of the week. The Organization of the Eastern Caribbean States OECS Commission led a delegation to visit primary schools within the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis to share with students general information about the OECS, its work, vision, progress, sustainability, and integration movement. The OECS Commission is celebrating its 42nd anniversary under the theme Vision, Integration, Sustainability, Progress. Here is our vid of the week. The Warner Park Cricket Stadium, the designated venue for the staging of the 25th anniversary of the St. Kitts Music Festival slated for June 22nd to 24th, 2023, has been expanded to give patrons a truly exhilarating experience, showcasing culture, food, and the best in entertainment, and more. Alistair Williams, chair of the St. Kitts Music Festival, noted that the football and cricket areas at Warner Park will be transformed to enhance the enjoyment of the festival. For the entire video and more, visit our social media pages. Now you're all caught up. Join us next week, same place, same time, for another recap as we continue to bridge the gap between your government and you.